Hello and welcome back to Old School Modeler. My name is Nick. So today we're going to be doing a unboxing on this Revell 68 Dodge Dart Hemi 211 Special Edition. So get right into it. It's a 1/25th scale, ages 14 and up, level 5, 7+ hours. Requires glue, some tools and stuff. So it take here it's 8 inches long, 172 parts, molded in white, decals water slide, and then it tells you a little bit about the car. If you'd like to pause and read that. Optional 426 Hemi, 2 carburetors, and a 440 engine with a single carb, stock interior hood, wheels, and then suspension racing version. Interior suspension hood will with scoop and drag slicks. Decal with factory stock markings, plus drag race graphics, molded in white, transparent red, and clear, and chrome plated parts. And there's your color guide. A couple build ups of what it could look like if you wanted to, but you can build it any way you want. You can mix and match. You can put the 440 in there and then put the big slicks on the back, or put the Hemi in there and just leave the quarter panels like they are. You know, whatever you want. See if I can get this open. It's a real tight fit. There we go. So everything's in their individual bags. So I'll get this all unbagged and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're back. So first off, start off with the glass. I'm not going to take it out of the bag. I do not want to scratch it. The windows are nice and clear. You got your washer jug, your fog lights, your headlights, your rear glass, your quarter glass, and your cozy wings, vent windows, whatever you want to call them, smokers windows. I don't care. They are called all kinds of things: smoker windows, vent windows. You know. So here you have the interior. It's got carpet texture with the rubber mat, and this is all blanked off. Here's your Hemi headers and your longer shocks. This is all your race stuff. This is the stock Dart back panel and between the taillights, where this is the part of the trunk lid. Your exhaust dumps, like cherry bombs, come directly off the headers. Your roll bar with the fire extinguisher. This is your Dana 60 cover, rear end cover. Your firewall. There's your Dana 60 rear end. Your leaf springs. There's a part of the roll cage. Here's your Hemi halves with the 4-speed, radiator hose, distributor, another radiator hose. Here's your coil, there's your starter, there's your water pump or timing chain cover with your oil filter, mechanical fan, oil pan, here's your heads, your belt pulleys, here's your cross ram intake, here's your scoop for the hood and your 4-speed pedals. This does not have a support in the middle on top. It's supposed to have a support, like a little bump in the middle. That does not have that. That is supposed to have that. So that will be needed to be added. But you got your little places for hood pins. That will be on the chrome tree. Here are your tires off the tire tree. Nicely treaded. No name. You get 4 of those. You get 2 really nice slicks. They are branded M&H Racemaster. And then they got the size on them. These are really nice. Sand them down. These are a lot nicer than the slicks in Dom's Charger, the 70 Dom's Charger from Revell, and the 68 Dodge Charger from Revell. It's a special edition. These are much better looking slicks in my opinion. Here we have the 68 Dart body. It has your 68 marker lights already molded into the body. Has the GTS molded in. Marker light, fender trim, the Chrysler Pentastar. You got a little locator for your door handles. GTS on the trunk lid. You got your mold line, parting lines that go up to here, back and around, and it goes up here, top of the fender, and down. And you can kind of see the cutout for the slicks. See on the inside here where you would cut it out. Here is your floor pan chassis. And there is a copyright in there, 2010. Sand that out if you want. Real nice detailed chassis. Here's your core support and your firewall. You get 2 firewalls. One is for the 440 and one's for the Hemi. There is a difference. There's your stock battery, sway bar, your sun visors, your brake booster, master cylinder, hood latch, stock shocks, fan shroud, radiator. Here are your taillights in transparent red. Here's the 440 with the automatic. Front seat backs, front seats. Wheel backs, automatic pedals, optional hood hinges, steering box, front shocks. And this is your stock interior with the back seat molded in. And then you have a center console and whatnot. Here is your stock exhaust, stock manifolds for the 440, time chain and water pump cover for the 440, the heads for the 440, oil pan, intake, manifold, transmission pan for the automatic, belt pulleys, distributor, your front suspension with torsion bars. This is your 8 3/4 rear end, which would be the stock rear end. You got the back cover, which is not really cover. It's welded to the rear end, and then you got your center section, your front pumpkin, they call it. And here's your interior door panels. Here's your horn. There's your steering column. There's your steering wheel. There's another coil. Stock air cleaner for the 440. Bigger fan for the 440. There's your top of your dash. These are your heater core lines for the 440. Starter. Trim piece for the back. Drive shaft. Radiator hoses for the 440. Those are the, I think they're the armrest, I think. Stock Dart hood, GTS. Detail underneath, you do got injection pin marks. Those would be easy to sand out. Those might be okay. There's your stock dash. Here's your first chrome tree. You got the Krager SS style wheels, front and rear, and then the wheel backs to go with those. And then you got your hood pins, alternators, your carburetors for the Hemi, the valve covers for the Hemi, your 4-speed shifter, your velocity stacks, and this is your stock Dart bumper, which would be for, yeah, this would be for the regular Dart, not the GTS. And this is your second chrome tree. There's your Dart grill. There's another trim piece. I think that's for the hood. Stock wheels. This is your GTS rear panel. It's got the fancy trim. There's your automatic center console. Mirrors, I believe. .440 valve covers. Trim for the hood. Door handles, those are very delicate. Be careful with those. Rear mirror. Wiper motor. Wipers. So I don't recognize those. I think those might be bumper guards, but I'm not sure. Here's your stock carburetor for the 440 right here. Another alternator. Sorry about that. Knock you guys over. Here is your decal sheet. Real big. You got the big long decals to match the box art if you like. You do got your stock gauges, radio, warning labels. There's your number 7 is your Chrysler Pentastar. And then those are the marker lights, decals. There's your 440 Magnum decal for the air cleaner. There's your fire extinguisher decal. Cherry bomb, and then all the contingency sponsor decals. And you got 2 stripe options for the GTS, black and white. You got red wall decals for the tires if you like. Dodge decals. Scat Pack. There's your GTS decals, and then all your sponsors, contingency, whatever you want to call them. Nice big decal sheet. And we're going to go over the instructions real quick to your typical Revell monogram instructions. Here's your color guide and a parts list in the beginning. And then it starts with the engine. You got the 476 Hemi and the stock 440 Magnum. And then it goes on. And then you got your decal placement on the back for the stock GTS. And the Hemi dart, if you do so choose. So yeah, that's the unboxing on the Revell Special Edition 68 Dodge Dart Hemi 2-in-1 on 125th scale. I hope you guys enjoyed, and go ahead and give me a like, comment, subscribe, do what you want, and build that model your way. You have a great night or day, whenever you're watching this.